Welcome, my friend. Before we begin, I want you to do something for yourself. Something simple, but powerful. Pause. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your shoulders relax. Let your mind become still for a moment. And ask yourself one honest question. Am I truly living, or am I simply existing? This question might shake you. It might sting, it might feel uncomfortable, but that's good. Because discomfort means your soul is waking up. People dream loudly, but work quietly. They dream of traveling the world, buying their dream car, building their dream business, speaking English fluently, becoming independent, confident, respected. They dream of freedom, peace, and happiness. But dreaming doesn't change your life. Actions do. So let me ask you, what did you do today for the life you want tomorrow? Not yesterday, not someday. Today, right now. Are you still scrolling endlessly? Still watching random videos that teach you nothing? Still promising, I'll start tomorrow? Still afraid of failing? Still hoping life will magically change? Listen to me, and listen with your heart, not just your ears. This life is real. This world is real. But your time is disappearing. You don't get a second life. You don't get a restart button. You don't get to rewind the clock. This moment, yes, this one, is all you have. In this video, I'm not giving you cheap motivation. I'm not giving you sugar-coated positivity. I'm giving you a mirror to see the truth you've been avoiding. Because sometimes what we need is not comfort. What we need is a wake-up call, a loud one. If you want to change your life, if you want to speak English confidently, if you want freedom, success, courage, discipline, strength, don't just watch this video. Feel it, absorb it, let it hit you, because this message is not just information, it's transformation. And if you want more videos that shake your soul awake, not fake motivation, then subscribe to Story Speak English. Here, we don't just teach English, Lesson 1. Time is your life. Don't kill it. Let me give you the truth many people never hear. You're not killing time. Time is killing you. Every time you delay your dreams, every time you say later, every time you waste one more hour scrolling, you're not just wasting time, you're wasting pieces of your life. Time is invisible, silent, and merciless. You don't feel it slipping away, but it is. Every second, every minute, every hour. You're getting older. Your energy is changing. Your parents are aging. Your dreams are waiting. But they won't wait forever. Ask yourself honestly, what did you do yesterday? What did you do the day before? And what exactly will you do tomorrow? If the answer is nothing, then nothing will change. Not this month, not this year, not in 5 years. Your dreams don't care about your excuses. The world doesn't reward intentions, only results. So what's the solution? Treat your time like gold, because it is. Write a plan for your day. Choose one goal that pushes your life forward. Cut 1 hour of useless scrolling. Use it to read, study, learn, practice, grow. Respect time, and time will respect you. Ignore time, and it will destroy your future. Lesson 2. Stop blaming. Start building. Let's be brutally honest. Your life is your responsibility. Not your parents, not your friends, not your teachers, not your boss, yours. People waste years blaming, I wasn't born rich. My family doesn't support me. I didn't go to a good school. I don't have time. I don't have talent. I don't have money. These are not reasons. These are cages made from excuses. Do you know who wins in life? The person who says, I don't care what I didn't get. I will build anyway. Look at the world's greatest people. Many started with nothing. No money, no comfort, no connections, no support. But they had one thing: hunger, a deep, burning desire to rise. Think of Oprah Winfrey, born in poverty, survived abuse, rejected by the world. Today, a billionaire, a global icon, a symbol of strength. She didn't blame, she built. So, what's the solution? Accept your story. But don't become its prisoner. Write your problems on paper. Then write one action for each. Then do it, not later, now. You're not unlucky. You're just unused power waiting to be activated. Lesson 3, your comfort zone is a silent killer. Wake up, scroll, eat, watch videos, laugh a little, study 5 minutes, scroll again, sleep, repeat. It feels easy, it feels safe. But here, Lesson 4, I'll do it later, is the sweetest, most dangerous lie. Let me tell you a truth that might hurt, but it will save your life. I'll do it later is not a plan. It's a trap. When you say later, you think you're choosing comfort. In reality, you're choosing regret. You're choosing delay. You're choosing to lie to yourself. Because later almost always becomes never. Let's be honest. If you really wanted to do it, you would have started already. You've been saying, I'll learn English later. I'll start working out later. I'll fix my sleep later. I'll start that business later. But when exactly is later? Next week? Next month? Next year? Let me give you a harsh truth wrapped in love. Time is not your slave. It doesn't wait for your mood. It doesn't pause for your fear. It doesn't stop because you're not ready. It moves relentlessly, silently, forever. The people who win in life didn't wait for motivation. They didn't wait to feel ready. They didn't wait for perfect timing. They acted right away, sometimes in fear, sometimes confused, sometimes insecure. But they acted, and that made all the difference. So, what's the solution? Set a timer for 10 minutes. Whatever you've been avoiding, start it. Don't overthink, don't question, don't wait. If you don't do it now, you probably never will. One small action today is worth more than 100 big plans for tomorrow. Lesson 5. Stop thinking. Start doing. Your mind can be your greatest tool, or your biggest prison. Most people think themselves into fear, into confusion, into paralysis. You want to start a business? You think about it for months. You plan. You watch videos. You write notes. But you don't start. You want to speak English fluently? You think about speaking. You imagine speaking. You watch English videos for hours. But your mouth doesn't move. You want to get in shape? You plan the clothes, the workout, the routine, but never enter the gym. Let me tell you something real. Overthinking destroys more dreams than failure ever will. When you think too much, you create fear. You create imaginary problems. You become exhausted before you even begin. Thinking is useful for a moment. But after that, it turns into a cage. You don't need to know everything. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a perfect start. You just need to begin. You want to learn English? Then speak, write, listen, record your voice. Make mistakes. You don't learn to swim by reading books about swimming. You learn by jumping in the water. So, what's the solution? Think for 10 minutes. Act for 10 hours. Let action become your habit. Let movement become your mindset. Because success does not come from thinking. It comes from doing. Lesson 6. Be that person. Not the lazy one. Not the complainer. not the one who quits every time life gets difficult. Be the person who does what others refuse to do. Be the person who wakes up early while others are sleeping, who studies while others are partying, who works while others waste time, who believes while others doubt, who keeps going when everyone else quits. Be the person who inspires without saying a word. In every group of friends, in every family, in every community, there's always one person who rises, who breaks the limits, who changes their destiny, who proves everyone wrong. Why can't that person be you? Who told you success belongs to others? Who told you greatness is for someone else? Who told you you're not enough? You were born to rise. You were born to evolve. You were born to become a version of yourself that even you haven't seen yet. So, what's the solution? Every morning, ask yourself, what would a disciplined, successful person do today? Then do that. Dress like success. Talk like success. Walk like success. Think like success. Don't announce your goals. Show your results. Let your success make the noise. Lesson 7. You versus you. Your biggest enemy is not society, not your friends, not your parents, not your problems. Your biggest enemy is the version of you that doesn't want to grow. The version that says, I'm tired, I'm bored, I don't feel like it, I'll start later. There is a war inside you every single day. The lazy you versus the disciplined you, the scared you versus the brave you, the weak you versus the powerful you, the version that wants comfort versus the version that wants greatness. Imagine two wolves living inside you. One is weak, doubting, lazy. The other is strong, ambitious, hungry. Which one becomes stronger? The one you feed. Every time you scroll instead of study, you feed the weak wolf. Every time you delay instead of act, you feed the weak wolf. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you feed the weak wolf. But every time you show discipline, every time you practice English, every time. Lesson 9. Comparison is stealing your life. Let me say this directly, with love, but with truth. Comparison is poison, and it's killing your happiness. Today, people don't hate their lives because their lives are terrible. They hate their lives because they keep comparing them to others. You see someone online with a better body, a better car, a better house, a better accent, a better lifestyle. You see someone your age traveling the world, speaking perfect English, earning money, living free. And you look at yourself and think, what's wrong with me? Why am I not like them? But hear me clearly. You are comparing your behind the scenes with their highlight reel. You see 10 seconds of their success, but you don't see their stress, their failures, their tears, their sacrifices, their lonely nights, their broken moments. You see their smile, not their struggle. You're comparing your real life to someone else's edited version. It's not a fair fight. If two flowers, a sunflower and a rose, compared their beauty, they'd both feel insecure. They'd both forget they are beautiful in different ways. That's what you're doing to yourself. Your journey is different. Your timing is different. Your path is different. Your mission is different. So what's the solution? Unfollow comparison. Follow growth. Stop watching people who make you feel less. Follow people who inspire you to rise. Measure your progress against your past, not someone else's present, because the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Lesson 10. Don't take advice from people who haven't done it. This one is important, life-changing important. Not everyone giving advice is qualified to give advice. If you want to build a house, do you ask someone living in a broken one? If you want to get fit, do you ask someone who never exercises? If you want to speak fluent English, do you ask someone who's scared to speak? No. So, why do people listen to advice from those who've never done what they want to do? Your friend who never started a business will tell you business is risky. Your uncle who never invested will tell you investing is dangerous. Your cousin who never left the country will tell you travel is scary. Your classmate who never studies English will tell you it's hard. People speak from their fears, not from facts, from their limits, not from knowledge. So, what's the solution? Ask one question before you take advice. Has this person achieved what I want? If yes, listen carefully. If no, smile politely and walk away. Don't be rude, just be smart. Your dreams are precious. Don't let the wrong voices delay them for 5 or 10 years. Protect your vision like your future depends on it, because it does. Lesson 11. Choose yourself. Let me tell you something powerful. The world will not pick you. You must pick yourself. People won't believe in you at first. They won't clap for you at first. They won't support you at first. Most people will ignore you until you succeed. Then they'll say, I always believed in you. So what do? Lesson 12. No risk, no story. You want a powerful life? You want a life people respect? A life worth telling your grandchildren? A life that makes you proud? Then hear this. Without risk, there's no story, no adventure, no transformation. Every legend you admired took risks. Every millionaire took risks. Every great speaker, writer, leader, creator, they all stepped into the unknown. Risk builds character. Risk builds courage. Risk builds confidence. You're afraid to speak English in front of others. That fear is costing you years of progress. You're afraid to start your business. That fear is costing you opportunities you don't even know exist. You're afraid to fail. That fear is costing you the life you want. Think of this. What if one risk, just one, could change everything? What if speaking English today leads to a job tomorrow? What if starting your YouTube channel opens a door? What if sending that message connects you to your future? What if trying once gives you 10 years of reward? So, what's the solution? Take one risk today. A small one, but a real one. Say something in English. Upload a video. Send that email. Apply for something new. Do something your fear doesn't want you to do, because your fear is lying to you. Your future is waiting for you. Be the person with wounds, scars, experience, and stories, not the person with excuses. Lesson 13. The clock is not your friend. Listen carefully. Time is not slowing down for you. It's not waiting for you to feel ready. It's not stopping because you're scared. It's not pausing because life is difficult. The clock keeps moving, with or without you. One day you'll wake up and realize 10 years have passed, and you'll ask, where did my dreams go? Time is the most brutal thief. It steals quietly without making noise. You're not too young. You're not too old. You're not too late. You're just delaying. And delay is the enemy of destiny. So, what's the solution? Move, act, start. Not next month, not next year. Not when you feel ready, now. Because regret hurts more than failure ever will. Lesson 14. Nobody cares, and that's your freedom. This might sound harsh, but it will liberate you. Nobody cares as much as you think. Not about your mistakes, not about your failures, not about your embarrassment, not about. Lesson 15. Why not now? People say, I'll start tomorrow. I'll begin next week. Next month will be better. When things calm down, I'll start. When I'm ready, I'll change. But let me ask you a simple, honest question. What exactly will change between now and next week? Will you suddenly wake up with more courage, more energy, more discipline, more motivation, more time? No, nothing changes unless you change. Tomorrow is just a comfortable delay. Next week is a sweet lie. Later is the dream killer. If you don't start now, you probably won't start at all. Think about this. All the goals you wrote down, all the dreams in your heart, all the plans you imagined, they are waiting. But every day you delay, they fade. They lose their shine. They lose their life. Imagine your dreams slowly turning into dust, not because you failed, but because you never started. You want to get fit? Start now. Walk for 5 minutes. You want to learn English? Start now. Say 5 sentences. You want to build a business? Start now. Research one idea. You want a better life? Start now. Take one step. It doesn't need to be big. It just needs to begin. There is no perfect day, no perfect mood, no perfect moment, no perfect version of you. The perfect moment is the one you decide is perfect, and that moment is now. So let me ask one last time, why not now? Give me one real reason, and you won't find any. Start now, even if it's small, even if it's messy, even if it's scary. Because a small start today leads to a big life tomorrow. Lesson 16. If you don't like your life, create a new version. Let's be real for a moment. Are you living the life you truly want? Or are you living a life you simply tolerate? Do you wake up with fire in your heart? Or do you drag yourself through each day, pretending you're okay when you're not? Most people don't hate life. They hate their habits, their routines, their energy, their environment, their mindset. And yet, they repeat the same thing every day and expect the world to magically change. That's not. You don't need a tragedy to transform. You don't need to hit rock bottom. You don't need permission. You just need one decision. I refuse to live this way anymore. Your life is a canvas. You are the artist. Stop painting with old colors. Create a new version, stronger, wiser, louder, braver, a version of you that makes the old version jealous. Lesson 17. Expectations, the silent prison. Let me tell you a story. My friend Nick, one of the smartest people I know, talented, confident, ambitious, always dreamed big. But today, he wakes up tired, drives to a job he hates, comes home frustrated, and repeats the same empty routine. One day he told me, "Bro, this is not the life I wanted." I asked him, "Then why are you living it?" And his answer broke my heart. Because it's what my family expects. It's what society expects. People will laugh if I do something different. Expectations, invisible chains. Your parents expect one path. Society expects another. Your community expects something else. Everyone has an opinion about your life. Everyone has a rule book for your future. Everyone wants you to fit into their box. But guess what? Their expectations are not your destiny. If you live your life trying to make everyone happy, you'll end up making yourself miserable. You'll smile in public and melt in private. You'll please everyone except the one person who matters, you. Let me give you the truth. You were not born to be a copy. You were born to be a creator. You weren't born to follow their dreams. You were born to chase your own. Breaking expectations is not disrespect. It's self-respect. Sometimes you must disappoint others to avoid disappointing yourself. So, what's the solution? Choose your path. even if they don't understand it. Say no, even if they complain. Follow your heart, even if you must walk alone, because your life is not a group project, it belongs to you. Lesson 18. Your pain is not your enemy. Everyone carries pain. Quiet pain, hidden pain, pain nobody sees. Maybe you've been hurt, maybe ignored, maybe betrayed, maybe rejected, maybe embarrassed, maybe you failed, maybe life hit you harder than you expected. You walk with the smile outside, but inside there is a storm nobody knows about. But let me tell you something powerful. Your pain can destroy you, or it can build you. You choose. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is a teacher. Pain is fuel. Pain is transformation. The strongest people on earth are not the ones who lived easy lives. They are the ones who survived storms. Pain teaches you boundaries. Pain teaches you resilience. Pain teaches you self-respect. Pain teaches you strength. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt. Every wound you survived is proof that you are stronger than what tried to break you. So, what's the solution? Stop hiding your pain. Study it. Transform it. Let it sharpen you. Let it guide you. Let it remind you of your power. The darkest nights produce the brightest stars. And you are becoming one of them. Lesson 19. Starve your distractions, feed your focus. There are two wolves inside you. One is called distraction. The other is called focus. Which one wins? The one you feed. Every hour you lose to scrolling, every meaningless conversation, every useless video, every toxic person feeds the wrong wolf. And the more you feed it, the weaker your future becomes. Distraction is the silent killer of dreams. But focus is power. Focus is speed. Focus is transformation. Imagine what your life would look like if you focused deeply for just 1 year. 1 year without wasting time. 1 year without useless people. 1 year of learning, building, practicing, growing. Your life would look nothing like it does now. Not because of magic, but because of mastery. So, what's the solution? Cut the noise, turn off the phone, reject distractions, protect your attention. Focus on what feeds your future, not what entertains your weakness. Feed the wolf that builds you, and starve the one that destroys you. Lesson 20. Life owes you nothing. Earn everything. Let me be brutally honest, but also empowering. Life doesn't owe you success. Life doesn't owe you comfort. Life doesn't owe you opportunities. Life owes you nothing. This world rewards action, not potential. Discipline, not wishes. Courage, not excuses. You might be kind, good-hearted, talented, hard-working, but if you don't show up, life won't show up for you. If you want something, you must fight for it, claw for it, work for it, struggle for it. Others might have more advantages, more support, more privilege, more opportunities. So what? Are you going to cry about it? Or climb despite it? Strong people don't wait for fairness. They build in the dark. They rise through fire. They become unstoppable. So what's the solution? Wake up with hunger. Wake up with drive. Wake up with responsibility. Tell yourself every morning, life doesn't owe me, but I owe myself everything. Your crown is waiting, but you must earn it. Lesson 21. When life feels heavy, remember this. Maybe you're watching this right now with tired eyes and a tired heart. Maybe everything feels heavy. Maybe life isn't going the way you hoped. Your mind feels overwhelmed. your confidence feels low, your goals feel far away. Maybe nobody knows how much pressure you carry. Maybe you smile on the outside, but inside you feel lost, confused, or stuck. Let me tell you something important. And listen to this like you're listening to a friend who cares deeply. You are not alone. You are not failing. You're not finished. Every strong person you admire has walked through seasons of confusion, uncertainty, and pain. The path to strength does not begin with perfection. It begins with struggle. It begins with difficulty. It begins with the simple decision to keep going, even when it's hard. So hear this. Everything will be okay, not because life is easy, but because you are learning, growing, evolving, becoming stronger than you were yesterday. Your current situation is not your final destination. The tunnel may feel long, but there is light ahead. Your feelings may feel heavy, but they will not stay forever. Your journey may feel slow, but steps forward are still steps forward. You are not stuck. You are becoming. Lesson 22. Find a dream worth fighting for. If you don't have a dream, you will feel lost. You will feel empty. You will feel like something is missing, because something is missing. Humans need a reason, a purpose, a direction, not a perfect plan, not a perfect path, just a spark, something to move toward. Your dream does not need to be big. It just needs to be yours. Maybe your dream is to speak English fluently. Maybe it's to support your family. Maybe it's to travel. Maybe it's to build a business. Maybe it's to gain confidence. Maybe it's to feel proud of yourself. Once you find your dream, protect it like treasure. Feed it daily. Work for it, even if the progress is slow. A dream gives you direction. A dream gives your day meaning. A dream gives your suffering purpose. Your dream is not just a goal, it's a compass. Lesson 23. Learn every day, grow every day. The fastest way to change your life is to grow a little every day. Not once a week, not once a month, every day. Read a page, learn. Lesson 25. You are just getting started. Let me tell you something that might change your perspective. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not too old. You're not too young. You're not too weak. You're not too slow. You're just getting started. Everything you've lived so far, the good, the bad, the challenges, the victories, the pain, the lessons, has prepared you for what comes next. Your story is not ending. Your story is opening. There's more inside you than you have ever imagined. More potential, more strength, more depth, more power, more capacity, more wisdom. You think you've seen your final form? You haven't even scratched the surface. You're not a small person. You're not an ordinary person. You're a rising force, a growing storm, a powerful mind waking up. And when you fully step into your true potential, the world will be shocked. They will say, "Where did this person come from?" And you will say, "I was here all along. I just finally believed in myself." Final words. Your future is waiting now. Lift your head, straighten your back, take a deep breath. This is not just the end of a video. This is the beginning of a new chapter. Your life is not over. Your dreams are not dead. Your potential is not finished. Your future is waiting. Your greatness is waiting. Your transformation is waiting. You are strong. You are capable. You are worthy. You are ready. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not next year. Now. Thank you for watching this video. Now go. Take action today, not tomorrow. Your new life begins the moment you decide it does. Stay strong. Stay focused. Stay hungry. Stay committed. And remember, this is Story Speak English, where you don't just learn English, you learn life.